This week on Lemon's Car Spotting.
Hey, it is Lemon's Car Spotting. I'm Eric, that's Nick. And let's talk about some cars you guys have spotted. And what better place could we start with a shortened Chevy II? Words. My words escape me because this is so damn good bad. Like they've left the front, they've left the back, they chopped 4.5 feet out of this thing and then kind of just attached the door to the wheel arch with a cutting wheel around it. There's 3.5 feet of overhang on the rear. It is, man, if you could shove like 19 people in this and it had a roof, you would have the best clown car in history.
I think this might just be the best car in history.
Yeah.
I love everything about it.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Oh, man, it's an early Subaru. I don't know my models. I know there was one that was a GL. I know that overseas there was a Leon, but they never called it that here. Boy, it's pretty cool. Most of these you see, I think, which is not many, are wagons. So this one is the relatively unusual sedan version. Like all Subarus have a weird boxer engine. Kind of cool. It's like if you have a brat, but need to haul 4 people, this is what you get. In addition to your brat, not instead of course.
Right. Yeah, that is a car that you don't know what it is unless you see a badge. And speaking of that, good Lord, I accidentally transitioned that one right. The Mitsubishi Precis.
Yeah.
I don't know how you even pronounce this. It is a badge-engineered Hyundai XL, which
wow,
that's got to be at the top of the most obscure, weird things that's ever happened in the American car market. For Mitsubishi to look at a totally brand new manufacturer to the U.S. and be like, yeah, we need one of those, man. Totally mind-boggling. This is also one of Judge Phil's like white whales, a car he's been looking for ages. There's apparently one in the 714 area code. So
well, there you go.
There's one left
with graphics to boot.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man. Remaining in the area of odd, very badge shared / engineered marks, you've got an Eagle Summit, which was also some kind of Mitsubishi. This of course is a genre that exists and thrives in other markets, sort of the weird tall mini wagon thing. They tried it here. These weren't unpopular. You used to see this in the Nissan Access and such. They have completely died out. Maybe the Prius V falls into this category. So there you go. Plus personalized plate, advertising, no fleas. And I think when you go out of your way to say that you have no fleas, I think we know what your actual flea situation is, which is, many fleas.
Yeah. Possibly a veterinarian. Man, back onto my favorite era of American cars, 1960s, early 1960s compacts. I think this is a Buick or an Oldsmobile. Not really sure the difference between them, but they were all really interesting little cars, and they're less boring looking than a Nova, unless you cut 4 feet out of it, of course. And I think these came with the Buick 215, so the little aluminum V8. This one's sitting nicely in somebody's driveway blocking another car, so it ostensibly runs. Looking a little rough around the edges. Kind of perfect.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have the Hyundai Azera. The poster Backroads of Eastern Washington asked the question, has there been a Hyundai Azera in Lemons yet? The answer to that is an emphatic no. You could be the first. Judge Phil loves all weird Korean cars, so you would be a hero in his mind. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what to say. This one looks like it's lived somewhat of a hard life, but if you fancy a Honda Accord but want to get something that's totally weird and probably not as good, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, that one has used all of its 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. I would
Yep.
Well, that brings us to the hooptiest this is a strong contender. Man, germane to the question of has there been one in Lemons, this is a car that everybody in the world forgets exists for years at a time. Kind of perfect for hooptiness, but there's really only one right answer to this, and it's pretty obvious. Bright yellow, shortened by many feet, weird overhang, ostensibly still a Nova in the front, and a two-seater. I mean, this is perfection.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I have some concerns about this for a Lemons build, even though, God, I would love to see this on a racetrack. I think it could be done. You'd have to email our tech boss to go through your plans and engineering. But I'm going to stay away from that for safety reasons. But if you want to look into it, don't let me discourage you. And I'm going to go straight to that cool ass Buick Special or whatever it is. This is the type of condition where, I don't want to take this off the road. If it's somebody's daily driver, as you pointed out, it looks like it's actually a running vehicle. But it would look so cool on a racetrack and would be in no way ruining it, as some people on the internet would argue. So, I would say put a cage in this, slap some numbers on it, go to a race, be a hero.
That's right. And also, on an easier way to be a hero, tag your stuff, #Lemons Car Spotting. We don't cover everything, so go see it on Instagram and then come watch the videos. We will see you next week. And it's extra special.
So cool.
Yeah.